Hello, everybody, and welcome back. There's no way this is New Zealand. Welcome back to Geoguessr. We are playing a diverse world today. 3-minute limit. It's a map by mapper, and yeah, no, that's Poland. So that's Polish. I knew that Poland had the red on the bollards, but I never realized they had this white reflector. It looked like New Zealand at first. I'm glad we were able to figure it out. We're in the town of Wymitol? W-V or W-Y? M-Y. Looks like there's an S here. The weird L with the slash in it, O-W. We're never gonna find it. Oh, and we could have just looked at these fucking poles. Of course it's Poland. Why, oh why, did we get so confused at first? Everything is just screaming Poland. It's Poland. We're never gonna find out what road we're on. We're never gonna find out what town we're near. But we're in Poland. We have Wymisto, and Kolopoka. And then we're entering Kolopoka. But I'm really bad at Poland. I can figure out we're in Poland, but recognizing town names and road numbers, that is not one of my strong suits. 854 and 759. We could try. 508, 545, 544, 541, 560. We're not really seeing it. Twos are to the left. What about to the south? 822, 829, 830, 747, like the plane. 860. I guess it goes that way. 824, 747, 825, 754, 754, 755, 777, 854. We found 854. That's what we're on right now. Although I don't know quite where it goes. Kind of just disappears. And we gotta find 759. Somewhere near 854. Here's 77. Here's 871. Does it just end? It does just end. So I'm wondering if they're kind of like the French D roads, where they kind of where they want to be whenever they want to be, and they could be multiples of this in different areas, which would suck, honestly. Do we see Opoka? Man, we do. And it ends up being a little bit further south. Here's Vimsolov. We saw that. If we had 30 more seconds, if we would have found that earlier, we would have been good. 2.1 miles is not bad. It looks like it's putting us second place overall, which means we have the second best guess to start it off. The only person who beat us is Rumi, but not a bad start. Well, we have yellow license plates, right-hand side of the road, no vehicle. So it should be Colombia. Where in Colombia? I couldn't fucking tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you. I know it's not down here in Letitia. I know it's not there. Let's go by Medellin, I guess. Nothing on the buses. Kutra something Condor. I believe that means we're near the Amazon rainforest. Although I might just be making shit up. Might just be making that up. But yeah, the yellow license plates, the octagonal poles, the clearly South American feel. Everything's pointing towards Colombia. If we could find a taxi, we will be able to find a region name on it. The problem is finding a taxi in what appears to be a relatively small, although now it feels a little bit larger. There should be something on the side of that. That says Bogota, which is the capital. Now that just means the truck is from Bogota. That's why it's more likely if we find a taxi that we'll get the correct region. Taxis tend to stay in the region that the car is from. It wouldn't make sense. Here we have a taxi. Fuck. Can we stay in this coverage? Taxis don't really travel outside of the region, right? Trucks do. Trucks need to bring supplies and whatever else to different areas. It looks like this might be our best shot, and it's fucking blocked. And it's fucking blocked. And it's gone. All right, so we need a different taxi. That was what I thought was gonna be our best. And are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? We might be spending too much time trying to find out what name is on that taxi. But it's going to be a large enough region where we will actually be able to look for it, and it's almost guaranteed to be correct. So I know it's stupid that we're trying to find it. I mean, Apartado? Never heard of that before. But it's Apartado, Apartado. That should be a town name, and that should be where we're located. Now, we don't have a lot of time left. The first thing we saw was Bogota, so I want to kind of keep near it. Even though I did mention that things do travel. It could be a region nearby. Fuck. We're not going to find it. We have 5 seconds. That took us way too long to be able to find what it said on the side of it. So where is Apartado? There it is. Apartado. 266 miles. Again, trucks travel. It makes sense. We stuck near Bogota trying to find Apartado. We didn't find it. Rumi did. We're dropped out of the top 3. Just like that. Shit. We spent way too much time trying to find a taxi. Way too much time. Right-hand side, double yellow line should be the United States. We have your traditional guardrails on the right. Very hilly. We do have the forest. $35 to 90 for littering. I was hoping I was going to say miles per hour. It does not. Truck does not have a front license plate, but that's our USA sign. That's a Connecticut plate. I was going to say truck doesn't matter because trucks travel. But we have a Connecticut plate. That is a construction plate. And that's the Connecticut plate we already saw. It does kind of feel like New England, so I can get around with it. There's another Connecticut plate. 2 Connecticut plates. Drop it on down. Probably not near Hartford. It's probably closer to the Massachusetts border than where we have it. We kind of just have a hedge in the middle. We're going to try and find a road number. There should be. If there's trucks on it, I'm thinking it's going to be either a state or a county road. It doesn't have to be, but it makes more sense to me. Body of water. Let's go over here near the Massachusetts border. Can we find anything? That was the body of water, but that actually might be useful. Saugatuck Reservoir. The Berkshire. Nepog. West Hill Lake. Highland Lake. Burr Pond. Lake Winchester. Park Pond. Reuben. North. Wagnum. Camp. Toby. Unlisted. Something River Lake. I know this is the stupidest thing we could be doing. It really is. Saugatuck. Saugatuck. It definitely sounds northeastern. I can tell you that much. That's what it sounds like. And maybe that's just because I'm from the Northeast, but the town naming schemes and all that all kind of makes sense. You know what? This kind of feels like a place I've been nearby. And I've been to Granby. Where's Granby? I think it's over here. I've been to Granby. Feels like one of those kind of rural areas. So let's see if we can't get lucky here. We spent way too much time looking for whatever that reservoir was. Never found it, so shit happens. You know how many times we find a clue that is actually useful? It's not often. And then we are on... Doesn't even tell us. That was Greenbush. 2, 1... Way to the south. Rumi and Tresman getting the perfect score. Here is the Saugatuck Reservoir. You know, I was thinking about going near Danbury and putting it over here by Candlewood Lake. I honestly thought it was gonna be a lot closer to the Massachusetts border. We're not doing great, guys. We're not. Yellow plates, but not Columbia. I can assure you, that looks like it is a two-gapper, but I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Which it would be Indonesia. It is a two-gapper. So we're in Indonesia. The yellow plates, I believe, are taxis. We could throw it near Jakarta, but I doubt it's near Jakarta. It's kind of just a safe bet. We have Selamat Datang, which is 100% Indonesian. And we need to find, well, I just saw an Indonesian flag. It's gone now. Indah Terawat. Something down here that we can't really see. That would be where the town name would be listed. Here we go. That's not the Indonesian flag. Big body of water. We have some bridges. Can we find a sign pointing us to some major cities, please? Nope, but we can find .org. That's always nice to see. Phone numbers I'm not familiar with in Indonesia. There's the .id if you needed it. It feels like a major city, right? And since it feels like a major city, I don't think it's Jakarta. Because we don't have, like, the tall skyscrapers. Although I'm not sure if Jakarta has tall skyscrapers. It's definitely a large city. Wang Agung, Indonesia. But we're not finding the stuff we kind of want to find. I want to find something that's saying Jakarta's in 50 kilometers or something, right? Like, I want to find a distance to a major city. I don't want to assume that we have the correct city, mainly because I do not have the confidence that I've chosen the correct city. See, like, Jakarta. That gives me a little bit more faith that we're in Jakarta. There is a body of water. We did cross it. It could be this river. I forget if it was east-west. I think it was east-west. Let's just choose a random fucking spot. Hope for fucking luck. We have 47 seconds. We're not going to find anything. Not bad. We ended up going east-west, but we went west over it, and then went north. Crossed a few more. Didn't really pay attention. But we are out first place by probably 1,500 points, I would say. Let me get a Brazil. At least it should be a Brazil. Yellow divider line, Gen 4 coverage. It feels like Brazil. No passing. We're looking for a Brazilian sign on the side of the road. It's basically a little square sign that's going to say BR and then a number. That's going to be Brazilian route number, whatever. If we could find that and then find the route number on the map, we'll be lucky. We can also try and find a billboard that has a phone number. We're generally familiar with the phone numbers in Brazil. Although, I definitely need a refresher course, because I know where like, the generics are, right? Like, I can show you the ones, I can show you the twos, the threes, the fours, the fives, but I can't show you where 27 is, you know? Like, I can't do that much. This should be the sign we were looking for. BR070, so somewhere in here is a 070. Here's a 060. I don't know how great that is going to be. I don't think the numbers follow any specific pattern, so we could have a 070 down here. Because we have 1, 2, a 4. So, clearly, nothing really stands out. 4 zeros, 470. 151, 369, 163, 060. I'm feeling like if we follow 060, we might find 070. We did. And it looks like it goes quite the way. Quite the way. So now that we have the road that we're on, we need to find a town name. We are heading west. And it doesn't really look like there's anything there. Let's return to start and let's head east. We gotta at least try. We always go the wrong way. And as you see, there was an easier to find sign right there. And I don't know if the Brazilian road numbers start in the west or the east and count down. That I gotta look up. Like, I know in New York, Montauk is where we start the count, and then it goes up as you travel towards New York City. So I know that. That doesn't help us. This is the middle of nowhere, Brazil. The good, or maybe the bad part about Brazil is that it's really tough to pinpoint. Luckily, we found a road, so we know we're on the correct road. But if people didn't find the correct road, we might be able to sneak a first place victory if we have the best guess. Now, most people should get that this is Brazil. We found out relatively easy, just based on the general feel, the landscape, and everything like that. Fucking A. Why? Why couldn't this be useful information? The federal government, Ministry of Justice, the National Fund, the Indio, which I believe are natives. Hopefully we have a good guess. Not the best. We're on the correct road. It looks like the current best guess is also on the right road. If we should have gone to Mato Grosso do Sul, well, Mato Grosso do Sul is down here. We should have gone to Mato Grosso. I didn't even realize we passed MT 110. Didn't even realize it. We were in the middle of nowhere. There was no way we were gonna find anything. If we were lucky, we would have found a sign pointing to Cuiabá. We didn't. Not much we can do about that. 22,958. It might push us to second. It does not push us to third. Tresman, first place, 23,515. If we would have had a better guess in Brazil, we may have been victorious. We only lost by 600 points. Well, not even, 550. Rumi coming in second, 23,003. Also, our Colombia guess was trash. Trash. I mean, everything we kind of did was trash. We pulled off a third place. Screenshot the World in fourth at 20,815. Arseny in fifth, 19,280. Bo in sixth at 18,848. And Pterodactyl in seventh, 18,617. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad of a seed. Little bit of diversity. 2 in South America, 1 in North America, 1 in Europe, and 1 in... It's technically Asia and Oceania, right? Indonesia? I think it's both. Regardless, not bad. Could have been a little bit better, but not much we can do about that. We will be back again tomorrow, Saturday, for another video, and we do have a intermediate rare cards worth learning coming out on Sunday. So I hope you guys are looking forward to both of those, but we will be seeing you again soon. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.